And you ask me every time if I know that if you ask every time, and I still don't. Like, no, Rachel, I don't know that you asked.
But now you're just pressing record. There's no need to clap.
There's no need to clap. Well, because we already started and you knew 18. That's why we're not clapping.
Moving on.
Yeah. It's crazy how you and I feel like we get dumber with social media the more we use it.
Oh, I'm getting dumber by the day. I have to put my phone down and stop relying on this damn chat.
I'm getting dumber by the day.
Like, I have to ask everything now. I'm like, what do I do? And no, I'm just kidding.
Does this hurt your eyes?
The brightness?
Yeah, the piercing blue eyes.
No, I like
your sterling blue eyes. They're like metallic. It fucking pisses me off.
There was a guy in college. He called me Stony. Not because I was stoned.
But why Stony?
Because he said my eyeballs looked like stones. Because I have like a little green around my iris.
You know what?
They like get...
You have a very dark outline. Like you have that black outline on the outside. Your blue is very... It is. It's not like ocean water blue.
Right.
It like is if you go deep ocean.
Granite or something.
Yeah, it's like granite.
Yeah.
Your eyes are granite.
Yeah, but they change. Like,
yeah,
certain light will make one of my eyes more green. Certain light will make my eyes more piercing. It's interesting.
It is interesting. My eyes are like coffee with not enough creamer. Zoom in, zoom in, tech, zoom in. No tech. We have no tech. We've never had tech. We've had tech once. Twice.
2 days tech.
Yeah, and my best friend will be here next week, so she can tech.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Maybe we'll make her come on and say hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do need to get into our special guests.
I don't like those people. Should we start?
Yeah.
I was about to clap. I was going to make us clap.
Please no.
All right. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome.
I'm Kel.
I'm Rachel.
This is me second. We're a podcast of doing who fucking knows what at this point.
We hope you're still with us.
Yeah, we hope you're still with us. And if this is your first episode, I'm a philosopher. Rachel.
I'm a therapist.
She's a therapist. She's here to tell you how you're fucked up, and I'm here to tell you about how you fit in the world outside of the world.
No, actually, I'm here to confirm you're fucked up and say it's okay. That's just fine.
Well, because when she was my therapist, that's not what she did.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah, I did.
No, for sure you did. Rachel's half the problem. I'm fucking delusional.
I was defensive. Like,
yeah. You were like, no, I did do that. I know you did. You'd come in, you'd be like, Kel, that's fine. And
it's absolutely okay.
I'm like, is it fine, Rachel? Because nobody else likes me.
And we don't like them.
And that's the best answer.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how we're here, and it's just us.
Yeah, I was watching our last episode, which will be released this week.
Which is
us,
but 3 weeks from you.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, I was looking at that, and I had said, one of my favorite, or the easiest thing for me is to just leave. And I think that's why. Because I just am not overly attached to things that aren't for me, people who aren't for me, people who piss me off.
Yeah.
Things that didn't get it right, from whatever. I'm going to abandon ship.
I'm going to hop right out that bitch. But honestly, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Like, leaving is genuinely so easy for me because I'm the same way. I just don't. Okay. So much of our generation is still like our parents, where they keep trinkets.
Oh.
Like trinket keepers.
No.
Me and Rachel live in stone cold museums. Like, the stuff you see behind me is the most exotic things in my home. Everything else is put away, minimal. You're in my home also, if you guys didn't know.
Yeah, it's like, do you even have a soul and have any memories?
Do you live here?
Do you live in there?
Yeah. Like, there's nothing of me in here. And so I don't know. Whatever you and I have of the attachment stuff, I just don't attach like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the fleetingness.
See, I don't think I like that.
Okay.
I just think all that causes me like clutter and chaos. There was another word I was going to call. Oh, the trinkets.
The trinkets.
It's too kitschy for me. It's like, I don't
know what that means.
Too many things. Kitschy is like, I don't know. I'm not sure the definition, but it's too much shit to dust and clean and move and reorganize and haul somewhere. Because if I'm leaving, I got to pack it up. It's just too much weight.
I can't.
Too much baggage. But I thought what you were going to say with this generation, maybe not this generation, but I think people in general hold on to things too tightly with the claws. We've got a scarcity mindset.
We are scared, and I can understand because our economy does blow, but
But like even relationships,
I
is it
know.
that? Is it marriage? Is it coming back to the law thing of like till death do you
I
part?
don't know.
Even when shit hits the fan, just stick it through. You can just stick it through.
You're
Like,
bringing up some good points. I'm not sure.
yeah,
Like, what is the thing inside of us? Yeah. Okay. I sent a.
that makes us too committal. But see, I'm a very committal person, but I just ain't gonna commit for no good
I'm
reason, you
committal to
know?
myself.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
I'm not. I'm not very. I am terrible at committing to other things,
Oh, wow.
unless it is. I get yeah, self-serving of
Maybe
some
that's
sort.
what I am then.
Because I know I'll show up for myself
Yeah.
and I have no problem with that. And I know that I'll show up for the people I want to show up for and I don't have a problem with that. Everything else, I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Like
That's
if someone's
fair.
like, "You want to go to a concert next week?" I'm like, "Ugh, don't know.
I'm not
I don't
sure.
know. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to feel next week."
Right now, I might.
Yeah, it's like, whatever time on a Friday,
See,
but
I gotta admit, I hate that
of course you do
because I do love to make a plan.
because you're a planner. Yeah, and you want to know what? So am I. I just don't want to have to do the plans unless I'm making the plan.
Oh, if you wanted the concert, you'd be in.
I'd be in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't feel that way for myself. That's what I mean. If someone comes to me and is like, "You want to go to a concert, Kel?" And yeah, this moment in time, sure, yes, I do. But next week, I might fucking
Next week, I probably don't.
yeah, I might be depressed under the covers, and I have no clue if I want to even see the world.
Yeah. Do you think that is like an introversion trait? Because I kind of think that about me is I can't. I love a canceled plan. I'm never gonna cry if somebody messages me and is like, "Can't make it."
I
Oh darn, I'm all right with it.
I love a canceled motherfucker.
I do too.
When I text you and I say to you, I mean it. When I'm like, if you want to cancel during this time, and that's also just
During this time.
yeah, during this time in our lives, because I want the space to make sure I can cancel
Oh
if
yeah.
if I'm depressed or just shit has happened or my energy is low. But I really do give that space to others. Like I want them to know there is not going to be harm here because it's just you telling me I need to take care of me, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah, and
I can always take care
I'm
of me.
mostly like I can too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
If anytime
exactly.
you want to give me more time back to me, I'll take it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
I don't know how we
well
got
that
here.
jumps us into our topic today, which I think is we're going to talk about the
We're
identity.
gonna talk about the identity.
I'm not sure if, you know,
I don't
I
know.
know you don't love the labels.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of identity brings up some labels, but
I don't think you like labels either.
you don't? Why?
I mean, I think you like the organization of labels. I don't think that you like being boxed either.
I don't like being boxed, but I do love a good description of something that feels real to me or hits something that feels like me.
You feel like you can tie yourself to it?
I feel understood by a word or a description. I'm like, yeah, that's me, or that's it, or that's how I felt, or that's the thing.
And what does it give you?
Maybe approval.
Approval? That's
Maybe
a genuine. I'm just.
validate. I think it is planted in validation. If we could speak psychologically, I think it does. We're validation whores.
I'm a slut and I give it. I validate the shit out of people. They're like,
I
I'm
do
doing this.
too.
I'm like, fucking absolutely you are. That's the best thing I've ever seen anyone do.
Yeah. And I can't blame any of us.
hmm
But I don't know where that need comes from.
it's the contrast. It's the contrast of us knowing. It's saying, I did this thing. I want someone to recognize the things I've done, and I want them to see my experience and also my existence. Someone says, I do.
Yeah, I do. I,
I do.
I see you. I hear you. I
I
get
see you.
you.
I see the effort. I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So our identity, that's an interesting actually way to start this because I'm like, now I'm thinking,
It's not really about the word at all.
no, and is it even about us? It's about what has been maybe reflected to us, and then we store that or we discard it,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah. Oh, I wonder if we're gonna get into memory here because this kind of like attaches to what we were saying with the attachment of I sent a poem to one of my friends yesterday
Okay.
and they told me that they screenshotted it and kept it. And I said, "Why did you keep it?" And they said, "Well, like they didn't say like a specific. I said, "So you kept it because did you feel like you were going to lose it? Or did you feel endangered that wasn't going to be yours at some point?" Like, what about you? You know what I mean? Like, did it not give you everything it needed to give you? And I love that they kept it, obviously. That feels validating to me
Yeah.
to say you want to preserve some of your memory on something I gave you. That feels good, right? In general, it feels good.
But they do. Yeah, that is interesting because you remember when I told you I save a whole bunch of stuff on Instagram in the files?
Yeah.
Why
Which
are we
also I
not?
need to see those.
Also, the screenshots, we screenshot so much stuff and we're like, I'll come back to this, and we never do. But we're doing that maybe for that same reason you're talking to,
Yeah.
which is like, what if I can't retrieve that again or find it, or it like hit something in me and I need it again?
Yeah, I want to recall what that brought out.
Yeah, it gave me something and I'm gonna need to utilize that
Yeah,
sometime.
at some point. And
Mostly it's just recipes, but I
that's
might need the
that
recipe.
she never uses, I'm sure.
I do.
Do you? Look at her. She's trying so hard not to lie to me. She goes,
Do you all?
"No."
What are you screenshotting? I
I,
know you have screenshots on your phone.
I'm going to tell you the last thing I screenshot.
All right, let's
Other
do
than
it.
okay, yeah, let's go through our last. I want everyone else to pull up your last screenshot.
This is
Everyone.
fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
My,
I got a good screenshot.
you do?
Yeah, other than what we prepared for this
Oh my,
thing.
mine is so me. Mine is so me.
Let's hear it.
The last thing I'm going to show the camera. The last thing that I screenshot is a picture of a planet being born on an Instagram. Oh, zoom out. There we go. Yeah. Okay. A planet being born.
Born?
Yeah, you get it.
Okay.
First directly observed in 2024, astronomers captured a young planet forming within a swirling disk of gas and dust, proving humanity's clearest yet view of how worlds like our own come to life. This is our first time ever seeing a planet born. Also, did you start falling asleep, you little bitch? Okay.
First, I rolled my eyes.
But for one of my main characters, I have her eyes look like this.
I can't see because you got that damn privacy screen.
Exactly.
God
Because
forbid.
I got to keep it.
It looks like a
It's like
sonogram.
It's a.
It looks
I was
like
gonna
a
go
womb.
black hole.
Womb.
Whom?
A
Which
womb.
being born.
Oh,
Do you see what I mean?
yeah.
See? You see why I keep this shit?
Okay, you want to know what mine?
I do.
This morning, my friend was gonna get us tickets to a concert,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just gonna, like let them figure it out. But no, I'm a little
You can't.
controlling,
You
and I
can't.
had to log on too and just see what all the hubbalub was about on the Ticketmaster. There was
Hashtag hubbalubala.
hubbalub.
Oh, hubbalub.
We'll
Excuse
Google
me.
it and research.
I
that.
added a
Got it
la.
right.
Okay.
Yeah. But this concert in particular has the same price for all tickets. I'll share with you in just a second who it is.
Good thing, I presume, because then you're not getting.
Because you know how like
Haley Williams does that.
the concert tickets are out of control. So I was really excited about that. But there's a waiting room, obviously. And, all these people are logging in, assumed to sell out. So I get in.
Mm-hmm.
My friend had like 14,000 people in front of him. Carrie.
14,000? Tell who this concert is.
14.
Can you please tell them who this
Garth
is?
Brooks.
Garth Brooks. There's
Okay.
14,000
Wait,
people.
it gets
Okay,
better.
Sorry.
Carrie had like 4,000 in front of her. I log in 800. So I was like, I'm like next, basically.
You're the one. I'm next.
I'm next in the world of tickets. So, oh no, it was like 2 seconds. I get in. I screenshotted the layout, and I was like, I think those are the ones we're gonna get. Well, the ones I chose initially disappeared on me, so I had to pick these. But I screenshotted because I wanted to tell them where we're sitting. Yada yada. Flash forward, I was like, I'm gonna go back in and see how what's the wait now. It says, firstly, you already bought tickets, so get out of here. Essentially,
Okay.
puts me back in line. Now there are 186,000 people in front of me. 186,000 people.
Nobody wants to see Garth Brooks that bad.
Everyone.
I couldn't even tell you.
He's a legend.
I couldn't even tell you one song.
The dance. Does he sing Boot Scoot and Boogie? No, I can't be him.
Boot Scoot and Boogie. I know that song, but wait, right?
Yeah, Boot Scoot.
How does it go? Not us doing the music in again.
It is him, I think.
I have no fucking clue.
Oh, he's great, and he's married to Trisha Yearwood. I think. I hope they're not Trump supporters, but it reminds me of my childhood.
Why
so
do I
was
think
like,
he was married to Reba McEntire?
No,
Is she
way
married?
off? Reba's married.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah, Reba.
I think, and remarried. You know, Kelly Clarkson, who you love, was married to her son or stepson.
God, if you could make just like elite little things,
Whatever.
she'd be married to
Anyway,
me.
I'm excited to go to Garth because it's a little throwback to my childhood. He's not my favorite person ever, but I'm like, yeah, I think I would like to see him before he retires or whatever.
Yeah, but the moral of the story is you told your friend that they could do it, and then you did it.
And then I took the
Yeah,
show.
yeah, and that makes sense for you.
It does.
Yeah, it makes sense.
This is one she needs to get.
Yeah, so that's our last screenshot. Also, I have a question for Gen Z. Do you guys screenshot?
Yeah,
Is it just millennial?
Maybe.
Is it just Okay, fucking back up. Is it?
I know. I feel like my arm is poking.
I know.
Today.
I gotta turn a little bit more. We're using our road thing. We're using these new ones, and I love them. I love them better because
These are actually old for us.
Yeah.
The other is new.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But these I fuck with less.
Yeah,
I have no
you
idea if
can't
that's
do much
true.
with it.
Yeah. The other one, you would always. It's tipping.
It was tipping. And these are more like they remind me a little of those new robots that you keep seeing around you.
Yeah,
It looks like their arms.
Looks like they're from factories.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What were you gonna say?
I don't know.
It smacked you?
Yeah, it smacked me, and then I got.
You were saying, is it just millennials?
Yeah, is it just millennials? Yeah, I do have questions about that. I want to know if the millennial or like if the Gen Zs are also doing.
Yeah, I want to know what their
screenshots.
habits are.
I watch.
You know, they text through Snapchat. They don't text each other through
don't-
iMessage.
I have Snapchat, but I haven't sent a Snapchat in probably, I don't know, 6 years.
I think I deleted it over a decade ago.
But like, what do you mean? Why do they text through that? Why do you guys text through Snapchat?
Because they go away unless you save them.
And why do you want to save them?
Why do you want to delete them?
Well, why? It doesn't matter.
Why do you want what you said to not be a fixture?
But why do you need it to be?
I mean, if I said something to you, bitch, I meant it.
Exactly.
You don't need it to disappear.
So let it go. That's fine because I fucking meant it.
I remember.
You got what you needed from that bitch. Okay, so we're gonna talk identity today. Anyways, we were just talking about how we can't do this.
Part of our identity is that we're millennials.
Part
Jesus.
I do.
Is it?
I think yeah. Oh yeah. I'm definitely millennial.
No. I mean, is that a part of our identity?
It's not a part of my not mine. No. Being a millennial isn't something that I'm like, if I wasn't a millennial, I'm not me.
Oh, okay. I just thought maybe not that like if I removed it, I would be less myself, but just meaning it's another way to describe parts of me.
Yeah, but I mean, there's
Like,
been
my time on Earth is grounded in this. What is that called? Era.
Yeah, that's kind of a hard one because it is time constrictive. So kind of you are tied to it a little bit, but that's only because society has named it that. Like we could do it every 20 years, but we just decide to do it every.
That's true. That's true.
Like why do we do it as,
Yeah, that's interesting.
Exactly.
Because I guess by a certain age, a new generation is basically being born. So that's when they determine.
But we're
people are born every day.
Every second.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah. Like I want to be the people on September 11th.
Meaning?
Well, that's my birthday.
Yeah, I know that's your birthday, but what do you mean?
The September 11th, 1993 people are the people I'm closest. You know what I mean? Like I have the most in common with. Yeah.
It should. Oh, so you would say like every day is its own.
Well, and
era.
if not, then you go down to the times. See, we're doing this again. You're taking me off. You're doing it on purpose.
The zodiac already exists.
I think. I don't know if we've told everybody our zodiacs.
Capricorn, best sign in the landscape.
And only a Capricorn would say that.
Yep.
Yeah, because Capricorns are
superior sign. There are a few.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Do you identify with your sign?
100.
Really?
Not every description. There are a couple versions, I think early and late Capricorns differ in what they'll say about the type, but yeah, I'm pretty solid.
Okay. I don't feel like I fit into mine very well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe that's because, again, like what I'm saying is maybe you're reading the version because there are.
I'm a Virgo.
You're a Virgo, which I don't know a whole lot about.
Virgos are usually like really restrained and restricted and organized and stubborn, which I'm not stubborn. And I'm not stubborn in the sense of
I'm like, yeah, what's the problem, babe?
Yeah.
Like it tracks.
Yeah. You're like, these are all fucking, this is the most type A thing that anybody could want. I really am type A, but I love change. I love change. I love fleeting moments. I love change. I love heightened emotions. I love passion. I'm an artist.
Okay, but you can't rule yourself out from something just because of one thing. Like,
I just told you at least four.
no.
Well, like Virgos are never artists unless you're an August Virgo. But I'm not an August Virgo because they're closer to Leo signs.
How far out does Virgo go?
I'm like, I think dead center.
Your center. So
Yeah.
I think it'd be fair that there are lingering traits
Yeah.
from the month prior or something.
And I'm a Virgo. So I'm a Virgo sun and what is it? Rising? Sun and are those the same?
Sun and moon rising?
Wait, which one's yours?
I
Like
don't
you
know.
you have your listen, not us talking about these like we fucking know them and we don't even know what
We
it
know
is.
nothing about nothing.
What's your thing called? Co-star. Okay. But no, one is like you have your moon, which is
Moon and
your moon is how you see yourself, like you are to yourself internally. Your sun, the sun is how the world sees you.
you're shaking your head like I should know with
I'm
you.
hoping that you will.
No.
Okay, I would hope that
I just have to look it up.
Can you just
every time.
lie and just shake your head?
Yes,
Thank
that's
you.
exactly
That's so
what
much
it is.
better.
Mhm.
And then your ascending, which is I presume is your sun. Wow, why do I not feel like I know what's
Wait, I
happening
thought you
right
already
now?
said sun and rising.
Yeah. Oh, I think sun and then rising are two different.
Oh, separate.
Understood. So my sun is
Moon,
Virgo. My
sun,
rising is
and
also
rising.
Virgo.
Moon, sun, rising. Oh, that might be why you're fucked up. And
Yeah.
you know what? I think no. I'm not Cancer or Capricorn.
Wait, what are you? My moon is a Cancer.
I think mine is one of mine is Cancer. I'm not sure which.
Maybe that's why we get along.
Yeah. And then I want to say Taurus. Because that's my best friend. Her sign is Taurus. And
You're a Capricorn and a Taurus. That's terrifying.
we'll have to
And
actually
it
do these and
makes
pull them up.
so much more sense now. Tauruses, my sister's a Taurus, and she is like a Taurus to the death. Like everything
That's
about her.
Caitlin.
I've also dated a Taurus. My sister's married to a Taurus. So two
How does
Tauruses.
that work?
Oh my God. They are the most unbelievably chaotic, beautifully matched couple.
Wow.
Like they could never be like, you know what I mean? The way that they function could only be with each other. And it's hilarious, goofy, but also so stubborn.
Taurus is another strong sign.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stubborn as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, to the death. They're very introverted.
Are there some signs that aren't stubborn?
Yes.
Okay.
There's tons of
I mean,
them.
I am, so I just didn't know.
Yeah, I think Cancers aren't stubborn. I don't think Pisces are stubborn. I don't think Libras are stubborn.
I disagree with that about Cancer.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know my Cancer moon is my little heart, so and my Venus is Leo, and that's how I love.
Can we do a deep dive on these and we'll do an episode about
We
it?
need somebody who, yeah, we need to have. If you know Zodiac and you know it well,
contact us.
Contact us. We can either do a Zoom one of this, or if you're here in Cincinnati, come on in, or maybe we'll come to you.
We'd love to. That is my vibe.
Me and Rachel have talked about going other places.
Yeah, we have talked about field trips, road trips.
If you're around us and you're fucking Zodiac king or queen or
we need
royal,
your info.
Yeah,
if
drop
you know
it.
what I mean.
Okay. And also, if we got all of that stuff wrong about us, just fucking ignore it.
We don't care.
Yeah. Okay, you want to do the rank these first? I think the people like that.
I like it.
As in the people, as in anybody's told me. Nobody's told me. Okay,
we like it.
Understood. So we're going to start with identity stuff, okay?
Okay.
We're going to kind of work through a little bit of our own identity stuff and then kind of work through, I think, what society and most likely what therapy sees as identity and stuff like that.
That's the hope.
And who fucking knows? Okay, here we go. So rank these.
Okay.
And you have the list, right?
Yeah,
so
actually,
after I read it, keep your list up.
Pull it
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Which shapes identity the most? From most shaping, or let's do least shaping to most shaping.
Least shaping to most. Okay.
Yeah. Childhood. Trauma. Maybe I can put these up on the screen. Okay.
Ooh.
I'll put them up on the screen.
Oh, yeah. We'd love that.
Yeah. Let's see if I can do it.
You're good at it.
I know. I'm pretty fucking good. Thank you for the validation. Childhood. Trauma. Family. Friends. Genetics. Culture. Values and choices.
I mean, that's too many of overlapping similarity
You
things.
think so?
Yeah, let me pull up now the list.
Wait, you think so many of those are overlapping things?
Yeah, because just when you said childhood, I'm like, okay, all right. And then you say trauma, and I'm like, oh, okay,
Believe it or not,
family.
some people did have a childhood that wasn't traumatic.
I disagree.
Well, then all your adulthood is traumatic.
I agree.
Amen.
I think experience is trauma and trauma is experience.
Okay, well then trauma would just be everything. But
All
you don't
right.
think that. You don't think that's true. Look at her. She's taking it back. She's like, "Fuck, that's not what I think. I
I'm
don't think that."
thinking. I'm
Look
thinking.
at how bad my other leg is when I cross. It's embarrassing.
What do we
As an
mean?
exercise professional, look at my other one.
Oh, like how flat?
Yeah, that's bad. It's embarrassing. As an exercise professional, it should be better than this.
Yeah, that means something with your hips,
Maybe it
right?
shouldn't be. Fuck it.
Isn't
I
that
can
your
be whatever I
hips?
want. Yeah, my hip
We
flexor.
should do pelvic floor therapy. That's the new thing.
Rachel,
It'll get your hips
every
stretched.
day we do this, every time that we do this, I am just shocked. I am shocked every fucking time
What at my
because you
sheer
go
beingness?
because either we'll have days where you have rabies, or you're fucking at my throat,
Rabies.
frothing at the bit, okay? Or you're like, we should do pelvic floor therapy. What?
What?
Okay, but I'm interested.
Like, yeah, it could be like a bonding exercise.
Yeah, Kegels, everybody Kegels.
Oh, I do Kegels.
Yeah, okay, you should. You should. We don't even want kids, and we're like Kegels.
No, keep it
Okay,
tight.
all right. I'll put the rank back up here. Let's bring it back. Turn it back around. Okay.
All right, least
Least shaping to your identity.
Okay, I can do this.
Okay, what's your first one? Oh, don't. I'm not gonna hold you to it.
I know there's too many.
You can change it. Do you want me to take away a few?
Can I go with a couple and then we can ease in like that?
Yeah.
Maybe they'll be equal.
Sure. Give me your first two.
I would say genetics and culture.
Interesting. Okay, what shapes your identity most? Genetics and cultures. Genetics is my first one for sure.
Okay.
I think genetics is the least shaping.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure how I arrived there. I just feel like it doesn't make much sense.
It doesn't, I don't think it, other than how I identify with my body, I don't think it really matters much.
Okay.
Other than my intelligence, like what I've been preconditioned to be able to receive or not receive.
Okay.
I think. But other than that, I think it doesn't really play much. It really doesn't play much in your body unless you have to pay attention to your body if you have a disability, if you have something like this or a genetic disorder or something like that. That is very much identity. But for me, no.
I think it can impact, but here's what I'm thinking more of like on a mental health standpoint or psychology.
Mhm.
Even if we looked at genetics that are highly correlated in certain diagnoses, like bipolar, for example, ADHD,
Which aren't genetic. They're correlated.
there can be like a predisposition.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not correlative is probably that's a really
It's a theory. It's a theory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those kinds of things, even still, like let's say your genes determined most likely you might have these diagnoses. I don't think that necessarily affects or changes your personality. It might change what's expressed of it.
Is your personality your identity?
No, maybe.
I don't know. That was a
I'm not
question.
sure.
That's a question. Me asking you a question. I haven't considered it yet, but that's the first thing that came to my mind. I'm like, is my personality my identity? And that would depend on if it's my internal personality or my received personality.
You know how this is like that thing that like it can go one way but not the other. So personality might be a little part of your identity, but your identity might not be part of your person or whichever one.
I guess, what am I using my identity for? What's the purpose of my identity?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a good question.
Is this where we say like, who are you?
Yeah.
Who am I?
But why do I need to know who I am?
Who is Rachel?
I already know who I am. I am who I am. So why do I need to sit here and figure it out?
Do you know who you are?
I do. I know everything about me. There's nothing that anyone else can know more about me than I do.
I think there's a lot you probably haven't even discovered of yourself.
Well, I already know it then. Even if it's subconscious, I know it. Everything that there is about me, I made up. There's nothing up in here that ain't me.
True.
That's what I mean. I know everything about myself, whether it shows up or not, whether I can conceptualize it into, reality or not. I do know it. I made it. Everything that goes on
Okay.
within this vessel, how I perceive it, how I see it, anything is all motherfucking me.
Okay. So would you say our identity is
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know my purpose of my
what is
identity.
it?
Yeah, I guess I maybe what I identify. Rachel's gonna look up the idea of identity.
Okay.
Okay,
This is confirming
this is good.
what I was just asking you. The difference between personality and identity. Personality is your natural, largely inborn way of thinking, feeling, and behaving. Identity, however, is your conscious sense of self.
Okay, so how I experience myself.
The deeply held beliefs, values, and social roles you develop over time as you interact with the world is your sense of self.
Oh, I don't like that it said values. Say it again.
Why?
I don't know. Say that one more time for me.
The deeply held beliefs, values, and social roles you develop over time as you interact with the world. Okay, here's another way of thinking it.
Okay.
Identity is the narrative of who you are and what you believe to be true about yourself. It includes your demographic affiliations, career, personal values, and the stories you tell yourself about your worth.
That's the only part I like about that.
Personality encompasses your behavioral patterns, emotional responses, and inherent traits such as the big five: extroversion, agreeableness, openness, conscientiousness, and neuroticism. It is the frame through which you instinctively interact with the environment.
I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of
Of
the
those
big
five?
five?
Yeah, out of all the shit that I do I just go too deep and never do the normal stuff? Is that what's wrong with me?
What?
Like I never look at the normal stuff. You're like the big five, and I'm like, no, but I have looked into fucking
Well,
metaphysics, and I know so much about that.
that's true. I know from this from my field
Well, this is psychology.
of study. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair. But that's what's based upon the Myers-Briggs, or what's the Enneagram.
I
Those
just
are
did that.
the Enneagram?
Well, I just did the Enneagram and I did the Myers, or
Yeah.
not. Is it the personality when you get the number or the letters?
EFNJP.
Yeah.
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 That is what this is testing for. The big five.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Core
and
traits.
there's 5 letters.
Yeah.
And those are them.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well,
Okay.
kind of. I mean, they might be called something different, but it's teasing out the same premise. Yeah.
Yeah. What I got on mine is I just redid it and I got something almost completely opposite of what I got 10 years ago
Right. That's the proof in the
from when I
pudding.
did my undergrad. Isn't that fucking crazy?
Proof in the pudding. We're always changing.
Yeah, my identity is changing like
Yeah.
exponentially.
That's why I'm like,
We can't get lost on this ranking.
are we born with it? No.
No. Okay, so genetics is your first one. Values is my second.
Oh.
I don't really have like values like that.
This is for identity?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
I don't agree with you.
I mean, you're right. Well, how are you defining beliefs and values?
Not beliefs, values.
I'm asking you how you're defining it.
Values to me are my core let me try to
It's a principles or standards of behavior, one's judgment of what's important to life in life.
Yeah. Not beliefs are influenceable. Values, I think, are inner, like they're your core, what you believe to be.
No, everything for me is influenceable.
Really?
Yeah, I don't hold anything stable for the rest of my life.
Well, influenceable, yes, I understand, but you control the influence.
Yeah, I control all my influence.
That's fine, but I think
That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like my values have anything really to do with who I am.
what do you think it has to do
That's
with?
how I am in with people, but that's not who I am internally. I already know my values. I don't need to give a fuck about that.
See, oh my God. I think this is where we get it wrong. All of us, not just you. I think
Oh, Rachel tells me I'm wrong.
you're wrong.
Okay.
Here to tell you you're wrong.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Let her reorganize. She's got to get
Yeah.
herself together.
I
She's
gotta
like,
get
I'm ready to fucking tell them they're wrong.
like honestly, I feel like if we have our values correct with ourselves, first and foremost, we're doing it for us. To me, that's where it needs to start for it to be authentic.
Mm.
But to mean something or to actually be something we can follow through on and stand on, it shouldn't have anything to do with other people first. It should have to do with, like, for me, one of my values is honesty.
You're always honest.
No, I'm not.
To you, you are.
That's not true. And I can know when I'm not honest.
If you know that you're lying,
Oh,
you
then
know the truth.
oh, I see what you're saying. To myself, I can be
That's what I'm
honest.
saying. Like, why is that important to me? I already know I'm honest. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, because it's already just by default.
I already have it by, that's what I'm saying. It's my default. Like, my default is just my default. I trust that. Whatever, move on. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel in my brain about that. My beliefs, but my values are also influenceable. I don't ever stand on anything. If I'm standing on something, it's with one foot.
So you're saying, for example, if honesty was one of your values, you feel like that could flex or change
It
or
absolutely does. I lie. I'll white lie if I need to. If I feel like that's something that I need
well,
for my
clearly I do too, because I just told you I'm not always honest.
right.
But you're
Exactly.
saying I am.
But you are to yourself. And even when you know that you're not being honest, you know the honest truth. So like, and you're saying it to yourself to lie.
But so I think that some people have the unique ability to convince themselves that they're not. Like in psychology, we see a lot where people are kind of have the most pathology or most issue is when they're telling themselves a lie and they believe the lie. Truly.
So they influence themselves enough to shape it into something different.
Sure.
I need to know, is that the same? Or is it like, I'm looking at these two things, I don't like that one, get rid of it. That's the one that's the truth. Or is it like I'm twisting it to turn it to the truth?
Yeah, like almost convincing myself.
Okay.
That's not actually there.
But then that is the truth for them. But that's, even if we don't like it, it is the truth.
Wow, this is so much harder for me than I thought it would be to rank.
But do you know what I'm saying? That when I say that, I don't mean it in like, I'm not like just, arguing to argue. Like for them,
no, I know.
Even if they do change it, it doesn't matter. It's still the fucking truth.
I think the problem for me is that we're evaluating this so deeply that I've lost.
That we have a problem. We have many problems.
It's like I've lost connection with what this actually means to me and what my knowledge is all at the same time because we're so zoomed in.
Yeah, but also so zoomed out. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, just take away the other shit. That's the fucking truth. Like, don't zoom in. Whatever someone says to you is the truth. Because you don't know any different if it's not. So it's a truth to you. And if for them, they know that they're lying to you, they already know the truth.
So we spend a lot of energy
trying to
on
decipher.
Semantics, when really we both know the truth.
Correct.
Which in a lot of ways I do believe that and agree with that.
Yeah. And
okay.
I don't like it either. There's a lot of that I don't like. You know what I mean?
All right. So what the hell am I ranking these?
Well, okay. So
genetics, I said first. Culture.
Yeah.
Culture, like talking about influence. Obviously, culture is influential.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know that it has anything to do with my identity. Do you?
I think it has.
It might bring out parts of my identity. Like our culture right now is really inflaming maybe my beliefs and values. Like,
yeah, I think I want to say no, but I think that's not true.
Okay.
I like culture is something I will allow to influence me. Greek culture is something that influences me. I don't identify with American culture. I don't really understand it, but Greek culture it's literally my entire life.
So this is making me think then maybe to the ranking of this. Well, obviously it's subjective to each who we are, but how do we, I'm going to sound like you.
I know.
How do we make these definitions and labels if they're so different for everyone?
That's okay. So what? We have different answers.
So then.
And we don't need to have the same definition. So what?
Yeah.
Languages, but can I understand what you're saying? Yeah. But also I can change it.
I don't understand what I'm saying right now.
But you do. You can't lie to yourself.
Okay, can we jump to the most?
Give me okay, the next two that you would think.
Know.
Okay, so I know what you're going to put at your number one.
As most influential?
Yeah. As what shapes your identity. Tell me your number one at the top.
Childhood.
I thought you were gonna pick trauma.
Childhood.
You just 5 minutes ago told me that trauma is experience and experience is trauma.
My trauma hasn't shaped my identity nearly as much as my childhood.
Really?
Bang on.
I don't know what that means, but I'm in.
For sure.
For sure. Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is so interesting.
Now, this is my kind of my theoretical orientation, if we will, in psychology. I truly do come from a like Freudian background.
Oh,
I'm
no.
real classic
Oh, okay.
in psychology
Freud.
with like I do think a lot of our issues and kind of understanding of ourselves. What's that noise? Is it raining?
It's waning.
Welcome. We need a cleanse.
Not Rachel welcoming the rain. Welcome. Welcome to the podcast.
But I think a lot of everything can be explained, and we're going to probably disagree here and we'll talk about it sometime. A lot of everything comes from our childhood, meaning our parents, how we were raised, the family dynamic, the going-ons of youth.
Okay.
And our development and how we made sense of it or didn't or couldn't.
But it's interesting that so these are my two questions to you about childhood.
Oh God.
No, they're pretty. I think they're going to be pretty. Well, who knows? Okay, one, your childhood is your past. So I'm interested why you think that one still shapes your identity the most. Like you're not currently experiencing this.
Yeah, because I think that that's really the.
You see it as like your
initial
foundation
development.
around everything
Yeah.
you do.
That it's like when you build a house,
Mm-hmm.
your foundation dictates how strong that house is or how, whatever. I think it's your core.
I actually have three
It's
questions.
the bones.
I have 3 questions now because you brought another one. Can you remove it?
No.
You cannot remove the influence.
You can
of
try. You can lie to yourself about it.
No, you can't.
You can be
You can try to lie to yourself.
dishonestly truthful with yourself about it.
Dishonestly truthful is so fucking good. Dishonestly truthful. Put that motherfucker up.
Hashtag
Vanilla Switchers.
We still doing it. That's a throwback.
When you did Vanilla Switchers on BDSM, I'm a vanilla switch. I'm a vanilla switcher. If we ever get famous, you bet your motherfucking ass we're doing popsicles that say Vanilla Switchers.
That's my, what do they say? Drag name, my street name, my whatever you call it name.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll get we're gonna get popsicles that say Brat Tamer Vanilla Switchers. And they'll sell.
That's good.
They'll sell.
Hot item.
Okay.
Hot item. What else do you got about childhood questions?
Okay, and then my other childhood question is, are you not still in your childhood?
Oh, yeah. Inner child leads.
No. You.
Yes.
Right now. You're in your childhood.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if, like, what changes from childhood to adulthood. I don't know. If it's constantly affecting me, I'm still childlike.
Well, I view the is it consciousness, the layers of the ego.
Okay.
To me, all have equal footing. Present, past,
so
future.
Able to make your own critical thinking skills, critical like choices.
Okay.
Is that I'm asking?
Well, I think all of my choices are thinking in mind with inner child, young, past self, but also future self, but also present self. I think our brain does that.
So why doesn't our futurehood shape us just as much as
I think to some degree it does. I don't know that we could argue it doesn't.
No, I agree. I was just curious. We never talked about that futurehood.
Oh.
This was not the time. Rachel's been drinking coffee and Fruit Loops gum.
No, the gum is not Fruit Loops.
It doesn't matter what it is.
Understand
it. No, I don't.
I don't
need to understand. That's my truth. Rachel is drinking coffee and like a fruity gum.
It's not fruity gum.
What is it?
It's mint gum.
Then why'd you say it tastes like Fruit Loops?
The combo, babe.
How does mint and coffee taste like Fruit Loops? Are you gonna be okay?
It's like
She needs one of those things.
A tray?
Yeah, no, like the thing that you put in the, like people that talk that had like smoke me cigarettes. You know what I'm talking about. Come on, we're gonna have to pause this. Rachel's having a watch yourself.
It's really deep.
What is it?
A hole. Hold on. It's got to get lubricated down.
Oh no, it's not from deep to sloppy to lubricated. Lubricated. I've got lube. You need some? I mean, we can throw lube down there.
I think I'm coming out of it.
I think I'm coming out. I think I'm coming.
No lube needed.
No lube. No lube needed.
Let me finish the story about the coffee.
Yeah. Oh God.
It's mint gum coffee.
I'm taking my shoes off. I'm done.
I thought you already did.
I was gonna, and then I didn't, and now I wanna.
I don't know, something about the iced coffee with my almond vanilla creamer thingy with the gum. It tasted like Fruit Loops or like
I didn't consider the coffee tasted like Fruit Loops.
No. The coffee does not taste like Fruit Loops.
We're done with this.
The gum
We're
does
moving
not
on.
taste like Fruit
We're
Loops.
moving on.
The combo. Fruit Loops.
Understood. Okay.
All right, back to it.
Back to it. Okay, so we just had a lot happen in this past 10 minutes. So let's restart this. Our first one both was genetics.
Yeah, we'll just say.
Our second one, mine was values, yours was culture.
Yeah.
And then your top one right now you're telling me is childhood.
Yes.
And I asked you, are you still in your childhood?
Yes.
When do you come out of childhood?
Never.
So this is just lived experience. Childhood, I mean, like your childhood in your brain is just like me experiencing life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Together.
We're
we. Yeah.
Who's we?
Me. And me.
Who's we? Me and me.
Seriously though.
Well, who's the other me?
Her.
Okay.
When she was little.
You know, you validated so much of my delusion. I have no problem validating. I love that bitch. She's amazing.
It's seriously true. I think we kind of walk through this life together. Maybe that's what death is meeting our future self. You know, I've been really on this since you put death so eloquently and I saw that video I shared with you about death. Now I'm like, maybe we are, the minute we're born, we're on that walk to find our death, which is our future self. So like my childhood self holds my hand and we kind of take the walk together and we get closer and closer to it. And at first we can't really hear it. It's out there somewhere. We know it's there. And then eventually throughout our life, we start to hear it. It's calling us. It's getting closer. And I think that's just ourself. We're finding ourselves.
Why is it just your childhood self and not your oldest self too, on both sides?
Yeah, I don't know. It could be.
I think about my oldest self more than I think about my childhood. Yeah.
Oh God, I don't think I ever have. Not ever. That's not fair. But
really?
Like,
oh my God, me and my oldest self are fucking homies.
Really?
Yeah, I think about them all the time.
Like in what way?
I think about them in ways that I hope how they're going to experience things, how when certain things come up, whether it be illness or death or the death of my loved ones is eventually going to come.
I think I do that.
How me and they will both hopefully respond to those things with the work that we've done together.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. I do think about that.
That's when I told you, I was like, I think it would be an honor to hold myself into death.
Yeah.
Alone. Because I think I've had so much visualization with my eldest self that meeting them in all my childhood, in those forms for all of us to be here, I think would just be the most
who's us?
Sacred moment I could. I mean, at that point, I'm hoping I'm seeing like 40 of me in the room.
Yeah, I think you will.
Yeah, I mean, I probably could now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you died right now, you mean?
No, probably just.
Oh, you see them.
I don't not. I don't not.
Okay, great.
No, but I'm saying like I can see 40 versions of myself right now.
Yeah.
That I've already experienced.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I definitely have. I'll be 40 this year, so I would say there are 40.
Well, that's just a year. That doesn't mean anything.
You think we could have more than just? Well, yeah, that's fair.
I think I could have more in 2 days.
Right. That's true.
One day, I just decided no more.
Right.
You know, so you could do that every day.
Well, I don't know that like it goes away. I think it just adds to the collective.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking you: are you still in your childhood? And if you're separating those two as you carrying your childhood self along with you,
we're doing it together.
Okay. You said
I
hand
don't
in hand. So I didn't know if like you're seeing, you said that inner child. So like, are you seeing a small child inside of you that you are taking care of?
No, I think it's just me.
Okay.
It's like it's like two thought bubbles in my head. My present one and
Just
this
everything before.
everything before.
Okay.
And sometimes, yeah, that inner child is not the one speaking, and it's like my teenage self or my 22-year-old self. Or, yeah, I think it's constantly just shifting depending on maybe what's coming up or surfacing or relevant. I don't know. Maybe like this morning when I'm buying Garth Brooks tickets, I don't know.
I was 13 seeing
Yeah,
Garth
like I
Brooks.
could be any age, but
Yeah.
I
I,
wasn't 40 this morning doing that. You know what
I,
I'm saying?
but kind of you were doing it the way you were doing it. And you took a picture because you were so excited because you were 800
Well,
in line.
yes, for 40
So they're
self is
together, is what
doing
I'm
it
saying.
together,
Yeah.
but like that other part of me was so present there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm just having an
Had you
interest.
never thought of that before?
No, I think about, oh, I mean, I think about my younger self a lot, but not more than I think about my older self, I think.
Hmm.
I've already experienced my younger, I still am my younger self.
See,
I don't
I think,
separate like people do.
but see, I don't separate it. I
I know, but I think other people do.
I think it's inclusive because yeah, that could be true.
Yeah.
Um, I almost feel like I'm getting to know that self more now than I could then because I didn't have all the capacity to know that self. My brain wasn't fully developed to know 5-year-old Rachel, but now she knows 5-year-old Rachel so much better.
But 5-year-old Rachel did know herself more
She
than
knew
anybody
what she
could.
knew.
She knew everything she could know.
Yes, at that time.
Yeah. But you don't know anything more about her now. You know more about things around you.
Okay.
You know, but I'm saying like you do, like I feel like we discredit ourselves in knowing ourselves
I don't
before
believe
function.
I don't believe the full of my ego and id and superego and all that shit was developed for me to know that like I do now.
Yeah.
I don't agree.
But you don't need it.
I'm not saying I need it. It just is another point of view. It's like standing on that side of the room looking at it versus this side. It's just a different
So
vantage
just
point.
seeing how 40-year-old Rachel looks at 5-year-old Rachel.
Yeah.
Okay, not how 5-year-old should have seen things.
No.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
No should.
But you know how people do that? They're like, well, in my childhood, but I couldn't have done this because I did. Like, they don't say I couldn't have known. They harbor on the things of this happened to me. You know, I don't know what to do with this now. But now looking back at this, it's like, well, there was nothing you could do because you knew what you knew.
That's why you go to therapy.
And that's why you go to therapy. So you don't have to blame yourself for
Right.
things that you couldn't have known.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because you wouldn't do that to your child or your niece or your nephew or someone else that's young. You most likely wouldn't do that. I mean, some people would, but
yeah, I don't know. I think it's whatever. Okay, we'll go on.
okay.
I was just interested about the childhood thing because in my book, I don't use ages. I use the earlies and the elders. When you're closer to death,
Yeah.
what you presume closer to death, like your earlies is before that. Is just anything before this. In my earlies, could be yesterday.
Yeah.
And then after this is my elders.
That's a very good point because I think so much is determined by these markers of age and maturity or what we've labeled a person's ready or this or that instead of allowing a person to determine like kind of for themselves.
It's like a clothing size.
What makes sense. Yeah.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
Even men, like if you wear less than a large, they look at you different.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, you're small, like you're feeble.
Same with women. If you wear more than a large, you're
exactly.
Yeah.
And so we have like what 7 categories, which is basically us like under your 20s, 20s to 40s, 40s to 60s, and then above that,
it's done.
Exactly. And you're basically dead. You're walking death.
Yeah.
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 Which is
unless
not
you're
true.
Mitch McConnell and you're alive.
I like my parents are in their 60s and like fucking so
Mhm.
full of life still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I mean, we also lived to our 90s, so I'm fucked.
I saw a 71-year-old client today, and her mother's 99.
Hell yeah.
And she literally seemed to me like she's probably more youthful than I am at 40.
Yeah. My grandmother's 94 this year and lives alone still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Okay.
All right. So what was your
my number
next?
1? Okay, my next.
Oh, your most shaping your identity. Yeah, you need to say that, I guess.
Yeah, my most shaping my identity is my choices.
Oh shit. You don't think anything shapes your choices?
Oh, yeah, if I let it. I chose that.
Yeah, you chose it.
Everything I choose is me.
But do any of these things influence your choices?
Sure, but that doesn't shape my identity the most.
You don't think so?
No, it could sway my choice if I choose to let it. But my choice is my freedom. My choice to have my own thought without interference. Because like, could I sit in a room and have 40 people talk at me, and could that influence me? Yes, but only if I fucking listen, and I get to choose that. So my choice is the biggest shape of my identity because I get to choose what intakes and what stays and what does not stay. And I get to choose every day what my identity is. Because if it can change every day, change is choice.
Okay.
I think that's my biggest.
Let me look at this again. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can understand that.
Yeah, okay. My middles are basically my family, friends, and culture are all just my centers.
Family, friends, culture.
Yeah. And then it'd be my trauma and my choices.
Oh, your trauma
My trauma would be
is up
second
at
to the
the
top.
top.
It'd be second to the top.
I'm shocked to hear
Well, it's
you
just
say this.
it's my past.
What about your childhood?
My childhood? Oh, okay, my childhood would be right below trauma.
Okay, so it's closer to the top.
Yeah. I didn't say it's not on the top. I just don't.
I thought you were holding out on me and you were going to be like, it's at the bottom.
No, no, no. I think my childhood, because it is me. Like out of all those things in there, the only things that are me are my childhood, my trauma, and my choices.
Okay, I
And
like that.
those feel like my top three.
I like what you're going for. I would say also my choices and values are
Or
up
value.
towards the
Yeah,
top.
could be top.
So I think childhood, choices, values
Oh, I like that.
are
Okay.
all intermingled. And then, yeah, I'm with you. Family, friends, genetics, culture.
Yeah. Culture would be underneath my childhood.
Yeah.
Well, family and then culture. My friends are lower. I choose my friends wisely.
Yeah, I do too. And I don't feel like I think because it's so genuine,
Yeah.
I don't think that they
don't have anything to say about
don't
me.
have anything to do with it.
Yeah, like they're my friends. They're my atmosphere.
Yeah, and I think
they're my stars in my orbit.
Choice.
They aren't.
I think they were my choice too.
They were absolutely your choice. They are your choice.
So it's like they wouldn't be any different because I wouldn't have chosen them otherwise.
And your friends probably have the same values. We're sitting here talking like we're not friends.
You know those other friends that you hang out with?
I don't know any other friends you have. It's only me. Rachel was about to be like, "Are you serious?"
Okay, that one was hard.
You think that was hard? I thought it was
because it felt so like I don't know why I keep saying zoomed in.
But I think I was trying when you say zoomed in. I think that's so interesting because all you do all the time is zoom in around us.
I zoom out.
No, I zoom out. Okay, you do zoom out, and then I zoom out way too far.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But you zoom in the most.
Yeah.
For sure, because you go, what's going on
Deeper.
up in here?
Yeah.
But I think that is also zooming out. Like when you remove yourself from society, even if I'm totally internal about it, I'm zoomed the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because now I'm not a part of, I'm just internal.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
That's what I meant by that. Like you're zoomed out that way.
Okay.
Yeah. So zoomed in and zoomed out can be the same thing, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I liked that.
I like that too.
I want everybody to put. Yeah, I hope people put in their comments what and disagree.
Disagree and really think about it. Like,
yeah,
you want to say one thing. I think that's what's so hard for me is like I want to say this thing, but now the more we're talking, I'm like, actually, you're making really good points about that thing.
Thanks. I just think I want to always give myself the most freedom.
Yeah.
To be the most. Well, I am the only thing that can change me.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think our inclination is to say, you know how people will say like they made me do that thing or they made me feel this way or it caused me this or that.
That is on par with this.
Yeah.
Do you, knowing what you know and seeing what you've seen and, thinking about the way what philosophy thinks, do you think mental manipulation, do you think I could be mentally manipulated?
By yourself?
No. By someone else externally.
No, I think it's ultimately you who does the manipulating in the end. I don't know that it would be brought up or interrogated. if not for sometimes those dynamics with other people. Like, let's say, for example, in a relationship, your
Mhm.
partner acts in a way towards you that gets your mind a little spinny or twisted, and then you second guess yourself.
Yes.
That's the manipulation.
It's me manipulating myself to say, wait a minute.
Right.
Okay.
So I think, no, I don't think anyone else technically
Can mentally manipulate you.
manipulates you, but I think they create the dynamic of which you.
They create a really good space for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
It's like a pressure cooker almost. Like
Exactly.
they create the pressure cooker and then you are like, do I boil or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was having a conversation about love bombing, and I was talking to someone, and I was like, I know this doesn't feel good, but I really don't believe in external mental manipulation unless it's childhood where you know, or like things like that, born into a cult. Things,
Yeah, you're vulnerable.
it would be very specific stances. Yeah, and that can go on into adulthood.
Yeah.
But I'm saying in someone who's had a whatever quote unquote normal life, I feel like in adulthood when you have critical thinking skills, you really can't be mentally manipulated unless you've decided that.
Yeah, and I don't think that means you're saying that the dynamic is not like
abusive or harmful.
Abusive.
Yeah, no.
It's
the harm
not,
is harm.
Yeah, the harm is harm. You're just saying, and honestly, this is interesting because I had this conversation with a client today about, she just expressed I have resentment towards this person because they did this to me. And I said, let's like work through that a little
What
bit.
do you say to yourself in your head when someone says that?
Immediately, nope.
Yeah. That's exactly when people say that to me, all I can think about is how do I give them the accountability without delivering on a silver platter as an asshole? It's
so tricky. Like you have to validate their experience and help them see, oh, it is valid. There was some experience here that I'm valid for being resentful, but where I'm placing it is misappropriated.
You're not gonna ever come to terms with this if you just keep blaming someone else for something that you did to yourself.
That's why you don't.
They set it up. The abuse can be set up.
Yeah.
Right.
And even if it's not abusive, it's just this thing in my life happened and I'm blaming you because you were in it with me.
Yeah.
It's not you, it's the thing that occurred.
Yes.
And I just can't move off of it. The reason I can't move off of it is because I've defined it wrong.
Yes. Yep. I've defined it wrong. And I've put the wrong perpetrator on it.
I think that's why, we talked last time about overthinking.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we tried to.
Not you overthinking with us overthinking. I think we tried to.
But like, this is a good example of why we
I wonder if they're going to hear this thunder.
I wonder that too. It's thundering quite good.
Yeah.
Which I like it.
I like it. It's like, it feels moody. Yeah.
But like, we'll replay scenario. Well, you don't. Most of us will replay scenarios over and over. It's like we have to rehash what happened. And I think that's why we get stuck in the loop is because we've got the definition wrong. It's not that I have to replay why I'm upset with them. It's that I am trying to skirt my own accountability of I'm upset with me and how I'm handling my emotional response to this thing. And I keep defining it by they did it to me. They did it to me.
And then you hit a wall.
But you hit the wall because you know that that's not accurate.
Yeah.
And so the reason you can't get off the loop is because you refuse to say, no, I just have this feeling.
Yeah.
And the feeling is okay. And no one has to pay for it.
And no one has to pay for it. But you already paid for it.
In the thing that happened.
That
caused the resentment.
Exactly. You've already paid for it. Your dues are done.
You're paying for it over and over. That's our suffering.
Yeah. Forgive yourself.
Forgive yourself.
Forgive yourself for paying that and having yourself pay the payment. I hate how much I just said pay. But you know what I'm saying? Forgive yourself for that and see yourself for it and be like, but I know better now. I know me better now. Yeah. I know I can't. I know if I'm manipulated, I allowed it to happen, but it does not have to be that way.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to stop me from anything else.
Right.
Like, I kind of see it in my brain. Of course, this is how I do things. I see it when you go into like a mirrored, like in a circus, like a mirrored house, and you see the other person in all the other mirrors, but you keep running into those. Yeah. And then finally, when you see yourself in the one, you're like, fuck, that's the way out.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah, you like that?
That'll really fuck you up.
Yeah, because you'll hit and you'll hit and you'll hit and you'll hit, and then you'll see you and you'll be like, that's me following me out.
Oh, that's the answer.
That's the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like that.
Oh, I love that.
I just made that up in my brain.
That's a good analogy. I might use that in therapy.
Please do. Okay.
All right.
What were we talking about?
We did our ranking.
Yeah, and then I asked you that question. I was just curious about that because I want to make sure, especially from someone who sees so much manipulation, Like, I don't think manipulation is not real. I just
Yeah.
was curious about how you navigate that with people because it's hard for me as a person who does see that. And I know so much of the world doesn't see that because you and I can sit down and take accountability. And not that you guys can't, it's that fuck, is it uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Fuck, is it disappointing? Fuck, it's weighted
Mhm.
responsibility that you do not want to have to keep up with, but you do.
I am kind of reassured because I've had more recently a lot more people come to me saying they want to figure out what it is about them that keeps finding these things happen in their life or these patterns or why did this relationship go the way it did or what was it in me,
Yeah.
which I think is pretty amazing
That's fucking amazing. I was just gonna say
because
that has to literally that's what gets you out of bed.
yeah. And honestly, like if you didn't come with that, I'm going to get you there anyway because that's the whole point. We're here
You go to therapy for
for you.
you.
Yeah.
You do not go to work through something. You go to find out who the fuck you are and who you want yourself to be. You saw it. You saw it in the air. Don't play me.
See, I had that last time
Yeah,
and you
I
were
know.
making fun of me.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really love that. And it's not at all to victim blame or shame or
It
to
just doesn't matter who's to blame.
tell you that this didn't really happen. No, it happened, but maybe not the way you thought.
Yeah. And maybe the way that we could navigate it now might be easier on you.
Yeah.
And you might love yourself better, forgive yourself easier, see yourself as a lot more soft, and give yourself fucking grace. Like, I think there's one thing to learn how to give yourself grace is it's so freeing to say, I can not only fuck things up, I can ruin shit and
Hmm.
still have the resiliency to come back because I know that I'm capable of doing this much harm to myself, but that's not ever going to stop me from coming back to who I am.
Yeah. To me, the fuck up isn't the issue. It's the coming back
It's the coming
is
back.
the win.
Yeah.
I could care two shits how horribly you've done something in your life so long as you account for it to yourself and you do what you need to come back from it.
Yeah.
Like I can think of all the people who've harmed me, wronged me, that I've walked away from, that I've not forgiven or whatever, fill in the blank, and it could have all been changed if they would have looked themselves in the face and said, "No, I can come back from this." But
Hmm.
you chose that path,
And that's okay.
and that's okay. But
Now
I
we got to
just
sit with it. Now we
now
now we
we're
got to look at it in the motherfucking face.
now we sit with the outcome.
Yeah.
And that's fine. That's yours mostly, but
It's going to give you power.
I try to let that dictate me for me where I know 100 I'm going to mess up. I'm going to screw up. I'm going to get something wrong. I'm going to hurt somebody. I've done it and I'll do it again. But to me the only thing I can do with it is to come back from it. Is to like you're saying, tell myself I'm sorry. I didn't know what I know now or whatever the thing I have to do to heal so that
Mhm.
I can keep going. And I think that's identity.
Yeah.
I think some of what honestly is in that list is personality, if I could argue.
Yeah.
Like, I think my choices shape my personality. I don't think my choices so much shape my
I
identity.
think my choices are I think the fact that I have choice is my
Is the
identity.
oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the fact that I'm conscious enough to say I have choice all the time is my identity.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I could see how that would differ from me to the next person because
Yeah.
it's specific to you.
It's specific. My values are how the world perceives me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not what I hold myself to. I don't need to think about that. I already know what I hold myself to.
That's interesting. See,
Do
I
you think
definitely,
about what you hold yourself to?
yeah,
I do with society.
I could give two shits about society.
Well, like I'm saying with like people, like humanity. Like I think about my values in terms of not my values, more so like the way I act and the way I'm like myself, my personality based on society. Because that's not who I am all the time in my brain. Even as authentic as I am,
I
it's
think
not.
I'm like inverse to that. I'm like, if I'm good with it for me, my values or whatever, fill in the blank to all these terms, to me, if I'm good and it checks out for me, then they'll always get what I intend to give them.
Yeah. I think I just don't know how to interact with humanity as well.
Yeah, I don't worry about that.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, I sometimes don't like how I think I'm perceived or felt about or any of that, but I can't really control that. So I think that's why I come back to me.
Yeah. I yeah. No, I do that a lot too. I think I stop myself from being myself a lot in public because I'm already at a deficit, dog. I'm already at a few deficits.
Well, that's fair. Maybe I do too.
And so it's not,
Where's there space for it though, always,
yeah.
even?
Yeah, I guess like it's inhuman. Like when I'm seeing myself and being a person in society, I'm more so trying to experience society because that's what I'm trying to be a part of at the time, not really trying to be as much me as I can. But what am I in part to these people, in part to this thing, in part to humanity? How do I connect? How do I network? Like these types of things. How can I explain myself without being, I don't know, I'm I'm polarizing. So like without being like that, because that does not work.
So you're more palatable in society. Ick.
Yeah, more palatable and conscious, like consciously palatable. I'm not more palatable like who I am.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, no, who I
Yeah,
am is who the fuck I am.
I think that's true. I think I probably try a little bit harder in
Yeah, because
public.
like how you're different in different friend groups. That's what I mean. Like I feel like I'm transferring me to different groups of people and saying which part of me shows up best here to be a part because I already know who I am removed. So I just need to be the best version that's a part so I can get what I want from it, not what they can get what they want. They're going to do that. That's their own. That's their own problem.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I want it for me.
Yeah, I guess I do too.
Yeah, like how I act in our friendship is not how I act in every other friendship because I
Yeah.
know what serves best here.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by that. Maybe
Yeah,
that wasn't
that's
the best
true.
description. Okay.
No, it's a very good description, and I think I don't really think I've ever really thought of it like
I don't
that.
think that's bad though. I think that just means, man, and I guess Rachel, your value is not honesty. You just are honest.
Oh, you think that's who I am?
Yeah, listen to you.
My identity.
Well, no, like listen to you. Everything you're telling me right here. You're like, I've never even thought about that. I don't give a fuck about these people. But
That is true.
and so it sounds like the person you battle the most is you.
I just had an epiphany when you just said that and when you just said that.
Okay. Oh, not a twofer.
Like all this time, I'm feeling maybe like honesty is my core value, but I also will beat myself up for being like blunt or perceived as
So
being
for being honest,
rude. Exactly. So here I am beating myself up for being the thing that I value the most because other people maybe don't deal well with it.
while also still holding yourself to that value.
I still hold myself to
But I'm
it.
saying, like, even in the time you're beating yourself up to it, it
Yeah,
feels like you're like, no, but that
but that's
it's
right
two
to
different
me.
people saying like, no, this was too much, and but like, no, this is the fucking truth.
Yes, it I've never abandoned it,
Yeah.
but repeatedly I think I confront this like trait of mine where people think I have a tone. People think I'm stern. I have a chip on my shoulder. I'm direct. I'm firm. Whatever I might have.
And
Yeah. But it's
and
like because other people don't receive it well,
yeah.
this little piece of me is like, is there something wrong with me? Am I too much? Am I this or that? Am I mean? And then you're right. The other part kicks in and it's like, no, but that is us and we can't say no to her. We can't abandon her. We have to keep being her.
We did the same thing, except I'm the reverse. When you said, am I mean? Is this too much? I think to myself, this is too much for them. They're going to think I'm mean. I don't question myself.
Yeah. That's where I still need work and healing.
Man,
Honestly.
and I feel like you're on the fucking brink.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, no, because every day, every time we do this, I just feel like like small little bits of your like religious trauma of saying like, is it me? Is it me? Is it me? Well, no, you already are you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
yes, is it you? Show the fuck up
yeah.
because that's who she wants you to do.
I think too
She wants you to be.
other people, especially people who are close to us, we value what they think and feel.
Yeah.
And so because something hits from their lens and their pain and their stuff, they'll reflect it back to us and say, "Well, you're being this. You're doing this." It's like the client in therapy externalizing blame to the other person when reality, yeah, I might come across that way, but my heart is not saying that.
Well, you can't tell me what I'm being.
Yeah. You're telling
You have
what
you have what I gave you.
Mm.
That's it. So like
So what
anything
you
of
did
me is
with
what
it.
I've given you. So if you've decided that either A, I haven't told you enough for you to know me, or B, you aren't listening.
See, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
I
But why are you beating yourself? That's not a you
because of
problem.
feedback. I think historically, like, and I know I'm not alone in this. I think we do
Oh no.
we
No.
take feedback from other people, and those are the narratives, which we're going to get into that. those are the people who actually I'm answering to, or I'm the narrative is of. So I have some narratives I need to abandon because they're not mine.
That's what I was just
They're
gonna
other
say.
people talking.
When we were talking about the mental manipulation, like if there's one thing I could give to people is never ever give someone the power of having your narrative.
Mm-hmm.
In the sense of you are a narrator in a story and that person in your head has transferred to the person in front of you, you have given away all your power.
Yeah.
That cannot happen. It cannot. It cannot. And that is a power you have and you can never lose.
Mm.
You are your narrator and no one else ever will be. And that can be really harsh and also really freeing.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I can recall just several moments in life where I've like, in conversation or just in general, you think or feel this thing about yourself, or you say this thing about yourself. Let there be light.
Let there be light.
Oh, this is gonna
I
be my
know.
eyes.
Yeah. Rachel's fucking sterling. Yeah. Her stone eyes. Rachel's stone eyes.
But like I can recall a memory with my friend actually. Very trivial conversation, but
Tell us everything.
we were talking about like kind people,
Yeah.
like people who you just could like eat up because they're just so sweet and kind and thoughtful, and it's just their heart
That's my best
exudes
friend.
that.
She's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that way internally. I feel kind and love pour out of me. And in certain realms of my world, people have said that to me.
Yes.
Namely, my clients. I think they get that version of me.
Mm-hmm.
But my friend was like, that's not how I would describe you. And it has sat with me because I'm like, now you're saying this, and I'm like, it doesn't matter if that's how you would describe me.
No.
I describe me as that.
You are
I
kind.
feel that.
You are kind and
I'm honest, I'm blunt, I'm this, I'm that.
which can be very kind.
So that is a good thought. And maybe we can shift to another one of our topics, which is like, we're multiple people in multiple realms of our life. Our identity shows up differently depending on maybe the people we're with or the places we are or the roles we fill.
Because you choose it.
So we're choosing, and then they, I think, are choosing, like you're saying, I am these things together, but my friend maybe was choosing the one.
Just the one that you
perception.
give the most, and probably your best friend is probably who you give the least amount of kindness to.
I was going to say that too. That's why I referenced like maybe in public, I'm more kind. My
kindness is not my biggest gift.
No.
It's probably one of my lowest.
Oh, thank you. Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My honesty.
Yeah, that's my gift. And here's the thing. This also might be like a religious teaching coming out in me, so I might preach for a minute, but
that's all right.
I truly do believe like we all have different gifts. We all have different abilities and things that we share kind of while we're here.
Yeah.
And I agree with you wholeheartedly. Like kindness might not be what I'm here for.
Yeah, it's what we've normalized.
Yeah.
Your anger is the same amount as your kindness. Your honesty is the same amount as your kindness. So is your lying. Everything that you do is the same amount as kindness. We've just all decided that kindness is the thing that should show up the most.
Why?
Because it's easy to deal with.
Okay, and I have to call myself on that though, because I don't deal well with the lying and the hatred and those kinds of things. I don't deal well with that.
Yeah, I don't deal well with like closed-mindedness.
Yeah.
I don't deal well with steadfastness.
Yes.
Respect. I don't deal well with that.
So, like, I'm not saying I don't deal well with angry or.
But so, like, let's take them out of these like small definitions.
Yeah.
And put them more towards intent.
Right.
Like, let's take it out of what my emotion shows up as, and let's say, what is my intent? Like, I know your intent all the time, whether you're angry, you're passionate, you're kind, or you're sad. I know your intent all the time. And I think your intent is your intuition trying to come off onto me, your aura, your presence, your atmosphere. And that's what I always take into most account.
But see, that's not working for people anymore. Do you know there's like a movement in therapy where like we're starting to call people out for it's not about your intention, it's about your impact.
No, it's not about your impact. You can't impact.
But that's where I think we are shifting the blame to the other person. And I don't think I've ever confronted this reality in therapy, but maybe I should write a book about it or something and
Absolutely
become
should.
famous. But yeah, why shouldn't we consider people's intention?
That's what you're trying to tell me the most. It's not
Yes.
your language that you're trying to tell me. You're trying to tell me how you feel inside, which is my intuition, my intention.
The eyebrow is twitching.
Yeah. So right, but that's what language exactly is. It's me trying to tell you how, and this is why language was made. It's saying, how can I take what I'm experiencing and give it to you? Whether that's lying or anything else, I am doing that. And so how you take it is my intent, which is exactly what I'm trying to tell you.
And why aren't we giving more effort to understanding someone's intent than we are giving effort to be offended?
Yeah, because if you stop listening to what they say and start looking at them and say, what is this person actually trying to tell me? Even if they're screaming at you, just
Yeah.
stare at them and say, what are they fucking trying to say to me?
Right.
With this language, even though that language hurts and it's not good and it's bad words and it's something that makes you question yourself, fuck that, remove it. What the fuck are you trying to say to me?
See, this is why I think our child follows us, because half the time, half of the literal time, we are communicating like 5-year-olds. We just don't know how to say it. So our intent is pure from day one,
I was just going to say, I bet children understand intent so much
better than
easier
we do.
because they don't have the language.
They don't have the language, so they throw a temper tantrum. They yell and scream. They say, I hate you. They throw shit.
Mm-hmm.
But really, what they mean is, I'm tired.
I'm tired. I'm
Or
angry.
you upset me.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to tell you you upset me.
I'm not just telling you, I'm fucking showing you.
I'm showing you. So, yeah, why aren't we working harder to understand intent?
You're not allowed to show as much. You can't show in the office. You can't show in your relationship as much. So like when you're angry, you can't throw a temper tantrum because then you're toxic and then you're unpalatable to people that I can't consume this language now because
Yeah.
I haven't had the people around me doing this. So now you're insane.
So the less we show it, then we get more confused about what someone's intention is because we don't know them.
Yes, because we also can't use their language all the time because people still don't know how to use language, and we shouldn't because it is not the definition.
Yeah.
Language is not the definition of your experience.
Yeah.
Your experience is in here and it has no words.
Yeah, that's why I think we're so complex and confusing as humans,
I know.
because we
amazing.
can't possibly understand the 8 billion different types of us.
Yeah.
We can't.
No, we can't. And
There are similarities, there are patterns.
For sure.
For sure.
That's also why I get like the way I get when we talk about boxes. And that's why.
Yeah, which brings me back to, and I
Like, my
said,
box would be so colored.
but I say this all the time too, is like, we are all the same.
We're all the same.
So like, can we stop talking about it and arguing about it and
Mhm.
saying, but listen to me, but listen to my story, but listen to my stance? No, we all have the same fucking stance.
Mhm.
We all feel the same fucking way. We want to be understood. We want to be heard. We want to be loved. We want to be accepted, period.
I didn't listen to anything you just said, but I heard that it means a lot to you. I'm serious. But do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No matter what you're saying out in these things, like what you're trying, I literally zoomed out and I thought to myself, I'm just gonna like kind of not
What's her
listen, but
intent?
listen and see what her intent is because you started to raise your voice.
My intent is I'm tired.
Right.
I'm tired of that.
You're frustrated.
Myself and others needing to prove something.
And this means a lot to you.
It does mean a lot.
Because
to me.
it's hard. It's the thing that's making you question yourself when you shouldn't.
Yeah.
I wish there was more space in our lives for us to say, show up however the fuck you need to right now. And I'm going to try to decipher what you're trying to tell me through your body language, through everything. And it doesn't matter how it is, as long as it doesn't harm me or anyone else, fucking go for it. And if I can do it, you let me know if that's close.
That's really good. And it's taking me back to our violence episode where you talked about letting your friend just unleash. Get it out. I'm not using it as any judgment or
because her
deciding factor
was never violent.
Right. Yeah.
And if it showed up as violent.
I like how you're saying too, like, can I just like work to try to understand you instead of making sure you get me?
Mm-hmm. For me to understand you.
God,
to understand me.
A competition between people's feelings. Like, wait, there's room for everyone.
Yeah.
Can we take turns?
Yeah. That's why when I told you I go out in public and when I'm in spaces, I remove so much of me because I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to hear what these people are telling me. I already know me. So if I explain something to someone, obviously I'm going to try to always be as intentional as I can with my language and how I perceive. But when people are talking to me, half the time I don't even listen to what they say. I'm saying, what the fuck is this person saying to me? And I just listen, and you kind of pick up cues and pick up things, and then you look at their body language. And I can't imagine how much you do it in therapy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I know that all therapists sit on their little motherfucking chairs, and people are talking to them, and they're like, "Oh, this is bullshit. I see exactly what you're doing, motherfucker. You
Mm-hmm.
don't believe any of that.
Mm-hmm.
You do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Do that in public."
Yeah. Yeah, I think it would keep me from a lot of my reactivity in public. In session, I have all the patience in the world.
Yeah.
My blood pressure doesn't raise. I'm calm. I understand it. I don't know what it is when I get out into my personal world. I have zero patience. My meter is very short. My tolerance very low. And I'm just, it's all my ego because I think either I withhold it all day long, I'm not really sure, or it's just now I have the freedom to be me. But I'm so good at it in session to be doing that.
They both can exist.
They can. And I want to work more on doing that everywhere.
Yeah. And you can be furious and listen.
Yeah.
People think you're angry, so you're out of your mind. No, no, no. I'm fucking clear on how I feel.
Oh,
but I can also listen here.
And I can tell you undeniably several times in therapy where I've been angry, but it hasn't affected my connection with my client or my response. I've had vastly differing views than some of my clients.
Yeah.
Some hateful things. I've sat with a KKK member's wife and worked with her
really
for
hard.
months. Such hard stuff, but I have the capacity for it because I can remove myself from it. It's not about me.
You have it.
Oh yeah, I know I have it.
Yeah. And
I think that's why I get mad at myself, Kel, is because I know I have it and then I don't do it in places where it matters most to me. My clients matter a lot to me, but like you matter more to me, my friends, this is your my life. Partner.
Yeah. Like you're helping people navigate their lives, but you also have your own individual life.
Yeah.
And also, I think I don't know if you feel this way or not, but I hope that at least for me, you never have to show up calm and collected.
Yeah. I do know that.
I know, and I know your intent, you know, and I think that goes for us saying, and this is where the hard part gets for a lot of people, is that saying, I trust you, because you have to trust that person.
Yeah.
And I always am on their side first. Because when people are telling me what they say, that is the truth until it's not.
You know, that would be really helpful in relationships if people would realize like the reason we kind of unearth with each other is because we trust.
Yeah.
We actually do trust each other.
Yeah.
People say often, and I've said it before too, like, why does all this come out in my most intimate relationship where I love this person and I treat them the worst? Because you trust them.
That's why you're not kind to your best friend, because you trust her.
Yeah.
You trust her to know your intent.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I think if we trusted each other more in public and saying, okay, I trust you, and I hope that you trust that I'm listening, that I am removing all of the semantics and the nuance and just hearing exactly what you're trying to say to me by expression, not by language or definition or society terms or boxes. It's like I can sit with somebody who's, you know, whatever, in any format, and I could be on a very vastly different side, but I am going to listen.
Yeah.
And it's not respect. It's me listening. It's me learning. It's me trying to be a part of something. Whether I agree with it or not, I don't fucking care.
Why don't you think it's respect?
Because I don't owe anybody anything.
Okay.
And that I don't want them to owe something to me. I want them to just say, you fucking showed up here and I'm still choosing to do it.
Yeah, and I didn't owe you that. I wanted
And I hope that feels better that I don't owe you it.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I know we're going to talk about respect sometime, but
yeah, we'll talk about it. But that's the choice. I'm choosing you. I'm choosing this space. I'm choosing to listen. I'm choosing for you to have an influence, or not an influence, you know what I mean? But have some of, you know, take on this matter. And I'm really going to take it into consideration.
That's a little bit of homework for everybody. We're going to work on understanding each other's intent.
And I work on it. It's something I've had to work on really hard.
I might have to write about that. And
Please do.
Get it like stamped with my own fucking copyright or whatever the hell it is, so Mel Robbins doesn't take it.
not her looking at me who's an author and is like, whatever the hell that is.
You'll help me with that.
I'll help you. Yeah. Okay. What are we at?
Don't steal my idea. This is me right now. What is that called? Intellectual ownership. That's my idea.
Okay. I've never heard of that.
Intellectual ownership? Oh my God.
I own everything.
Especially if you said it.
Amen.
All right.
I gotta stop saying amen. Gross. Okay. Would you want to do one of these we'll do one more?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Yeah, we just went so far.
I know, we always do.
We always do.
We're like, let's put a time frame on these topics so we can get more in.
But then we get so good.
It's just not us.
It's not us. I try so
That's
much.
not on brand.
Okay. Do you want to do we can do borrowed identity, or we can do social media, or we can do questions nobody asks? One of those three. Either
of the first two.
Okay.
You pick.
Let's do social media. Okay. I think we just hit a lot on identity in general. Yeah. I think we gave a lot of bits for people to work on.
Yeah, and you phrased something earlier, which I hope you say it in the same way, but I have something to say about social media and our expression there.
I said something earlier. Oh, off camera?
Yeah.
Oh, what did I say?
Just basically, I think you were indicating like, well, you didn't tell me your thought, but you said
I spit. I spit on it.
Okay, good.
I love spitting on it.
I love how we share these back and forth.
We do.
I don't know. It's lost on me now, but you basically were indicating to me, maybe this is how I perceived it, that you think it's a bunch of bullshit how we express ourselves on social media.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's fake, or I don't know.
I don't think it's fake. I think it's set up for failure.
Okay, more.
I think it's set up for failure in the sense of I don't have my intent behind it. It is simply language. It is simply visuals.
Oh.
It is simply you taking my nuance and my semantics and saying, I can get my own feelings about this, but then there's no connect. Like, you're not connecting to me. You're watching and you're having an opinion. Whether you think that's a connection or not, it's not, because there's no connect. Right? Like, I didn't have that part with you. You just had that part with me.
Well, that's what happens when we're following strangers on the internet.
Yeah. And then you feel like you know them. And then you feel like you can talk to them.
Entitled.
Exactly. And that scares me. That scares me when people, because I think it makes me, and the reason that I honestly am so low on social media is because I get scared that I cannot put my intention. And I do not want to have people judge something of me. And it's not like how I feel about it. I've tried so fucking hard to be with society that this feels like a trap to me, because I can't be there. I can't give you a hug. I can't tell you what I actually feel about this. And you can read something and say, oh, they said this. I did say that. But maybe I've also said a lot of other shit.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe if you just trusted me first, and trusted that I have good intentions, because people are just so fucking mean.
I get you. Actually, this is really hitting.
Please tell me your thoughts.
Also, they're mean from their own, again, it's their own narrative. So they're actually being mean to themselves. It really has nothing to do with you.
The first thing that people do, and I do it, and it's something that's, I don't know what I've let influence me to do it. And I think it's just social media in general.
Yeah.
And I think I haven't ever said that out loud. And I think that's, you know what I mean? I think that is what it is. I think it's my intent has been left behind. And so I feel like my identity is left behind. And you're just getting a persona.
Yeah. What differentiates you from me from that person? Because it's flat. It's almost like
2D.
2D.
Yeah, it's 2D.
What's
3D is us. We're 2D. 2D is a picture.
Oh, okay. What's one dimensional?
Flat. Nothing. You wouldn't see depth.
Because
you wouldn't see depth.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's okay. We'll do math later.
That's very true. Like, okay, at first I was going to say, I should have I'm glad.
You should have went first.
No, I'm glad I'm going second.
Oh.
Because had I gone first, I would have done what I usually do, which is I say all my thoughts and feelings about something, and then you.
Yeah, but
you kind of shift my thoughts.
When you say them, I listen to your intent.
I know you do.
Okay, so tell me what your thoughts and feelings naturally are.
And I probably still feel this. So I was actually going to be in a slight defense of social media because I think it's each of our own way to show our identity and share what we choose. There is a lot of choice in it. There is a lot of kind of letting go of that response from other people and the perception. You have to abandon a lot of that to have any presence on social media. And so I think I kind of almost give people kudos for it because they're anticipating or not anticipating, whichever, they're detaching from what might come back at them because there isn't now that intent or understanding of the deeper layers.
You're giving them bravery points
Yeah.
for saying you're putting yourself out here to be influenced by all these people and still keeping yourself safe away from that influence and still like staying true to yourself. And I think that is,
Yes.
it's sad that you have to be brave about it.
It is sad. And I think there is a lot of defensiveness too, or judgment about like, well, why did that person post that thing? Or why did they feel the need to do this or that? And no matter what the scale of sharing is, I think that person is sharing what matters to them or what they're into, or, it's some part of themselves that they are documenting either for their own memory, their own keepsake, their own people, however it comes about. Like, I actually think anytime I've posted something, it's either been because something resonates with me. I'm really proud of the people I represent in my posts. I've done something fun and I want other people to be encouraged by that. Like to me, it is from the most genuine of places.
Which it should be.
Which it should be. But yeah, I can understand.
But you already know putting it up, you're fearful.
Yeah.
And so
because I'm always like, well, does that sound stupid? Is anybody gonna care?
Yeah. And so my first thought is the reason I have, like, I got a bunch of followers on TikTok just randomly overnight, and that scared the fuck out of me. It scared the fuck out of me because that doesn't feel good to me. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference between being seen and being heard. And there's also a difference of a platform when you go from, and I'm sure artists, high level athletes can attest. I'm not that this is the same, but not that it's fucking not. I don't need to say that. But when you go from somewhere of a platform, let's say of 12 people, and then you go to 17,000 people, I mean, that's what happened to me fucking overnight, right? Of the first time. And I thought to myself, 17,000 people now are allowing me to possibly influence them. And that feels like responsibility to me, but also that feels like responsibility to me.
Yeah.
Followers feel like responsibility to me. And I think that's how it should feel. I think because it says to me, I want everyone to know, like, I feel responsible for the fact that this isn't all me. And what you're getting of me is what I chose. And that's a responsibility if I want it to reflect who I am.
To yourself.
Yes.
Oh, not to them.
Not to them.
Oh.
To me.
I misunderstood you at first.
Oh, yeah. No, it's a responsibility to me.
Ooh.
Yeah, like I take that on as a literal platform. Like, I'm standing and I'm saying, no, Kel, don't say this. Don't do this, because this is who you are. I don't give a fuck about trends. I don't give a fuck about that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I give a fuck about what I give a fuck about. And so, and now that I've watched social media, this is what I was going to say. We all get on there, and the first thing that we do when we watch a video, we're skeptical. We pick out things that are wrong. Well, if you had done this, well, you're an idiot for this. Yeah, well, that was wrong. Someone can do a backflip, and they were like, but you didn't even move your hands. And it's like, is that the intent?
Right.
Is that what this is? Instead of that, it makes me remove my trust.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching so many people be so mean, and I mean it when I go in public and I say, I'm on your side first. But when we're like that, it makes it so hard for me to be on someone's side, and I don't want to do that. I want to be on humanity's side.
Yeah, and I would say that also doesn't sell to the algorithm.
I know.
Especially when you're trying to grow something that feels meaningful and important.
That's people get lost.
Here we are in this new realm for ourselves where we, randomly you hit all those followers when you did, but here we're growing it number by number. And I don't know, maybe we will hit somewhere where we have that many followers, but I think the whole goal is to get people to hear our intent, to hear our message, or to follow to hear more about our message or something that. But that kind of shuts it down. The more genuine you are, the more authentic you are, the less you hit the algorithm.
Yeah.
What's weird?
What's that one saying that people say, like bad attention is still attention. What's like paparazzi or
Yeah, like negative attention is still
it
good attention.
it like it's still attention
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yeah.
And so people are not taking that into account enough. When you even go onto somewhere and you comment something defensive or mean or whatever, you are playing into this attention, and it's not saying a motherfucking thing about them.
No.
It's saying everything about you, that
And
you chose to be influenced by this one,
yeah.
and that's what they did. You fell right into that motherfucking trap.
And didn't we say that hate is just as passionate as love? So we appreciate your support.
But yeah, but seriously, like you're giving them
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
Like what you're doing is you're giving them the platform. And you
Mhm.
said, instead of me thinking that what I need to say is so motherfucking important, I need to comment. How about you say to yourself, why is this bothering me?
Yeah.
Why is this person who I do not know, I do not respect, I don't trust,
Right.
having an influence on me? And I'm going to spend all my day thinking about that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
fuck
If I
no.
don't get the scratch itched to comment.
Yeah, fuck no. Or if someone does it to you.
And I beg to say, most of it is impulse control issues. Like people would get over it and they would forget about it because there's 50 million other things to come across their brain that day. But I think it's the initial urge lights up something in them and they don't stop enough to wonder why.
Yeah.
And so then, yeah, they have to comment so that it means something. Whereas if they had moved on, they would realize, oh, it really didn't mean anything at all.
I can't tell you. I mean, I've been a strength and conditioning coach for so long. I follow a bunch of my athletes all over. I can't tell you how many times I've worked with athletes who are distraught over what the people say about them, and they are doing the highest level sport. Like they have worked their whole lives, sacrificed all these things, and people are mad and saying all this shit like they know them, and even the people from like CrossFit.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not even that. Do you guys not have any respect? Do you guys not have any of these things? Don't you have some empathy? Don't you care about people?
Yeah. Yeah. I saved this thing today. That's funny you say
Uh-oh,
that.
Rachel screenshot something.
The ones who are against you believe in you the most.
Yes, because I think you have influence.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, the people who kind of hurt you or say the harshest thing are really the ones that are like,
They're scared of you.
they're scared of you. They're, insecure because of you. They find you powerful.
They
And if
find you powerful, and you are.
and you are. And if I think back to all those times, it applies in my life. Does it apply in yours?
Yeah, absolutely.
Every single one.
Every single
Yeah.
time. Yeah, like that fighter Jake Paul. He
Yeah.
literally comes out all the time and he says, "I do shit, so you guys will comment on it," and you do it, and you do it, and he's rich out of his fucking mind, and it's like.
What is that? The rage bait or
It doesn't even matter. It's attention. It's
Yeah.
attention. And you guys think that because he has so much influence, he's so powerful, you get worried and you're like, I must watch. I
Yeah.
must say something because I want to have my influence on that influence. Hey, they're not reading it. They don't care.
This is why we struggle to use our power in this world, this country specifically.
Mhm.
We have numbers, we have strength in intellect, in any number of things you can name, but we refuse to use it for good and actually have influence.
So much of just even both sides of political parties have just steered away from what really matters and just bashing and I mean, literally this past week, I've just seen so much about how happy everyone is about death of these people. And what you're saying is not what they deserved. What you're saying is they had a fucking influence.
Yeah.
And you are still spending the time after their death and giving them more power of their influence. Look the fuck around.
Because you didn't use yours.
Because you didn't use
Isn't
yours.
that really the moral of the story? Is like you're not using your own influence. You're worried about someone else's and someone else having something that you actually fucking have yourself.
Yeah. I just want people to believe in humanity again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think social media, I love social media for so many reasons. Connection for people. I have some of my best friends from social media because I could still pick apart those people. You know what I mean? And I think
that's because you know them in some way, though.
No, 2 of my best friends I'd never met before.
So you feel like you.
But
what do you mean?
Because I just like saw something of how intentional they were, how intentional were
It came through.
They came through. It still came through. And if it can come through on a fucking phone, damn, can it come through in person? And so, I mean, that's how we date now,
Yeah.
you know? So it's, I mean, social media is a dating app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you think too, we like either we hope that that's what's coming through or some part of us sees what we have ourselves and then we meet, hook up, whatever to
Mhm.
confirm that?
Yeah. 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 It's like a trial run, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you looked at someone's resume
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, oh, feels good. Kind of
Right.
looks good. Okay. I think they could fit this. And I think I could fit here. Not
Right.
they can only fit here, but I can fit here.
Right.
And then, so
Mm-hmm.
let's go dancing. People need to
I'm
dance
not
more.
dancing. I hate dancing.
You hate dancing? I don't
Can't.
believe that's true.
Can't dance.
Okay, see, you hate that you can't dance, and you hate how people think you can't dance, but I bet you love dancing.
No,
I bet
I
you
hate
dance alone.
I hate how I feel and look dancing.
Do you dance alone at home?
No.
Never?
No.
Did you see that? Just appalled me. I bet you. Okay, also, I'm going to argue.
She ain't moving.
I'm going to argue that dance looks differently than probably what you think. Dance is just, it's fluid
Being
expression.
silly.
Yeah, just fluid expression. Like you being your diva self is dance.
This gets back to my inner child issues that we've talked
Okay,
about
yeah.
before, where I just have very little play in me. I just do.
I don't think that's true. I see play in you all the
Oh.
time. What do you mean? We sit on this podcast and play.
Then why does it have to look like dancing?
It doesn't. We're playing right now. We are literally playing. We're sitting at my home.
But you like are in disbelief that I don't dance, and you're
No,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
But yeah, you do. I know you've got it in you.
I think you're well because dance is just fluid body expression. It's your body language. That is dance. Dance is body language. Rachel.
Yes, it's very fluid.
Yeah, it's very fluid.
It's moving.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's body language, and I think we've correlated it to only music, but that's not true. There's also like expression, dance expressive categories that have no music.
I'll have to think on this. What my dance
Theater
expression
is dance in lots of ways. If they're like if they're not just saying something and you're getting to watch the body language of when they're doing something.
Okay, that's my dance.
Exactly.
Theater is my dance.
Sure. But you know what I mean? Like you can.
All the theater geeks would be like, it is not dance.
Yeah, I know. Whatever. And you gave me that influence.
There is dance in theater, but
Thank
theater
you for saying
is not
I have
dance.
that influence.
Put your foot down.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
We're
There's
not
no free toes.
No free toes.
Okay. Was there anything else you wanted to say about social media? I feel like we ended on a bad note, and I don't like that.
Oh, bad energy.
Well, not bad energy. I guess it has an influence on me, huh? Yeah, it made me start breathing different. So I didn't like that.
You know what I will say
I
is
get upset about it.
I think social media over the years, for myself at least, I think everybody would feel this way. It's evolved. And if I look back at old social media, I get a cringe. Does that happen to you?
Why?
Like, I just don't even recognize it. Like the things I've said or the pictures I posted or the editing or the whatever it was, I'm like, that's so lame. I can feel like, I think that's for me knowing it wasn't that important to me. Otherwise, it would have stuck and I'd been like, oh, I love that.
Yeah, but
I remember that.
I do like that you felt like you had the freedom to do it. Like, who cares if it's lame?
Yeah, I still did it.
And you weren't worried about it.
Yeah, I was.
Were you? Right at the beginning?
Like, I think I've always constantly I
think I was too.
Assessed is when I'm posting stupid. I still do it with our social media page. Like, I'm not sure if the viewer could tell a difference between who posts what, maybe, but I always question, are my posts leveling up to Kel's? A lot of them don't get the same views. So I internalize that.
Really?
To be like, okay, it's because what I'm posting is lame.
But you care. You care if it gets the influence.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh.
Oh, for getting intimate. She said, yeah.
I better be careful.
Yeah.
You spit on this thing.
No, I only spit on this one.
Sure.
Yeah, who knows what it is. Actually, yeah, you had this one.
You bit this one too,
you had this one last week because it's the bronze. Yeah. Tough.
Sucks to be you.
But yeah, I know, but it says that to me that it means that you do think you have influence. If you're worried about
it probably not great influence.
For who?
Just, I think people in general probably are like, that's lame, Rachel. Keep scrolling.
You would never care about that in real life.
Sure, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
You think you'd care about that with me?
Not with you.
Because you know my intent.
Exactly. Right. I don't know all these motherfuckers' intent.
So are you Are you worried about your intent and it not matching, or are you worried about your content just being pushed to the side and you not matter?
I think I'm more worried that people won't see my like my heart or yeah, my intent
Hmm.
show through in what I post. And maybe they do.
Yeah. You
Maybe
think people don't
they
care, you said?
yeah.
Why? I care about what you do. Not fully, but I
I
mean, I
don't
care
I
mostly.
don't know. That's probably just like my implicit bias.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't care about what half you guys fucking do, but I want to know because if you want me to know, yeah, cool. I'll know. Who cares?
Yeah, I don't know why
Yeah, exactly.
or what more I feel about it than just like I've always been kind of in my head about it. Not that it actually matters and it's not like I'm
Yeah.
losing sleep over it, but it's just more so a constant thought. Not a constant thought. A lot of
We
things
got to get
I
Rachel out of here.
I'm just too
She's
overthinking.
going back and then I'm watching her. She's like, it's not a it's kind I okay, we're gonna
I think
work
we're
on
back
that.
into the overthinking
We're gonna work on
episode.
that. Yeah. I mean,
I still have work to do. I'm still working
same. I just told you I have literally tried to convince myself to post on TikTok for 3 months straight and I still
for
won't.
yourself, for your
Because
personal page.
yeah, but okay, this is my last thing about social media. You
Okay.
want to know what's crazy is I am writing a book right now. Okay? I'm writing a book. Do you know what type of hoops that has to go through before it can get published?
I
Yet
can't imagine.
I can post anything on the social media.
Yeah.
I can say anything on social media, but me giving my book away to thousands of people right from the go is much more important to us.
I think we value books more.
No, I think we value capitalism.
Oh, you think because it sells?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you really? Or are we protecting the author?
We are not protecting the author.
Okay. Maybe and that's probably my ignorance of what goes
No.
into it, but I just would
The entire
assume.
way we publish books is not protecting the author at all. Basically,
Okay.
at any point right now, unless you're a completely independent author, you're probably giving 30% or up to 70% of what you make to Amazon,
Do you
to
know
Kindle.
that that's what happens in therapy?
Really? From insurance?
That's why I quit my corporate job
Yeah, fuck
because
that.
50%, actually, I'm sorry, 49%
God.
of what I made went to the company and the company was paying themselves back from the, I don't know, minutia of what they didn't take
Minutia.
from the insurance.
I'm
So
sorry. I'm sorry. I was accomplice in that.
it's not just you.
It was the VA, anyways.
But now, bitch, I collect the whole damn motherfucking fee. So see a private therapist if you're able to financially, or work with someone who offers a sliding scale so you
Yeah.
can get the services you want and that you deserve, and none of it's going to capitalism.
Yeah, because
All right?
I'm still taking insurance.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I obviously understand why we need insurance. So
Okay.
what?
Are we ready to end with something fun?
Yeah, let's end with something fun.
Okay.
Medusa's out of her cage. Not
My
her cage.
cat's out of
She
her
doesn't-
cage.
She's not in a cage, but
Yeah.
she's free.
She's free. Yeah, she is free and terrifying.
She's
Okay.
gonna start eating cords, so you better hurry up.
I know, seriously. It's
No,
scary.
she's sweet. She said it's freezing in here.
Let's see. I was gonna use something that okay, do you have anything in mind that you think that there's like a label in general we could just throw out?
Get rid of
Yeah.
fat.
Hell yeah. I'm in.
What? Why is that a thing?
What is that? You said, I don't know.
I really need to understand.
Yeah. That's exactly like about the sizes.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Skinny.
Sizes are crazy.
What is that?
Oh my God, the way people are obsessing about Ariana Grande right now
Why?
because they're worried. Yeah, guys, who fucking cares?
That's her problem and her problem only.
And who
if
says
it
it's
is a problem.
Yep. There we go. There we go. Your influence doesn't matter. Let that girl live. Let that girl live. And if she doesn't want to live like that, well,
What's her intent?
yeah, what's her intent? Her intent is her intent. It's for her.
Her
Doesn't
intent
hurt.
is probably she's under a lot of stress because everybody in the motherfucking world is scrutinizing her. So leave her alone so she can eat.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I made that up. I have no clue.
I made that up. Yeah.
She might be eating.
I'm sure she's eating.
I'm sure she's eating.
She would be dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Wait, what is something you throw out?
I don't know. I saw this little list of something, and now that I'm thinking about it, this is such a good Survivor. What did you survive? You haven't died.
Oh.
You didn't survive. You are surviving. And so, but like surviving,
Yeah, that's
but I'm not
interesting.
surviving. I'm dying.
Okay, this is interesting because I've seen, through my loss of Denise,
Yeah.
Denise took her life. And
Yeah.
so around that time of reading about grief of a loved one through suicide,
Hmm.
it said a lot of like survivor of suicide. And I don't understand that because I didn't take my life. I,
Yes.
I like that's not to be cruel or insincere at all. You can come up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is an interesting term. Survivors of suicide.
There's no secondhand trauma.
The risk wasn't mine.
Right. You didn't get it from a passenger seat.
Right.
Yeah. There's no secondhand trauma. There's no passenger seat trauma.
I do find that interesting.
Yeah. You
Well,
can learn a lesson from the passenger seat.
what's another example of like maybe like survivor of cancer? Is that
Yeah.
what you're indicating?
Also, I mean, cancer isn't a thing. It's just cells.
Well,
Cells are
yeah,
growing and overgrowing.
surviving cancer, I think, is because we've labeled our ability to beat it or cure it or this or that. And it's just not the thing that killed you.
It's also taking you closer to death.
Sure.
Every second is taking me closer to death.
Everything.
Yeah.
Just the minute is taking you, not the cancer.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Every second.
Okay.
Yeah. Every second's taking me closer.
So
to
you
death.
survived that minute is what you survived.
Yeah, I've survived this past minute.
We survive daily.
Yeah.
Is that
No, I think we're resilient.
okay? We're not surviving.
Yeah. Is there a noun for resilient? Resilier? Like you're a resilier?
Brazil.
A resilient? I don't know. That doesn't feel good either. I'll come up with a better word. Don't you worry. Do you guys like my new lights?
Strong.
I got new lights.
These
Can you
are
see
fun.
them?
We hope you can see a little bit of
I
them.
hope you can see them.
Editing just takes all the fun out of it.
Yeah, we're working with tech. They're pretty tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love your lights.
Thank you.
It's fun. Hopefully they got a little bit of color because it's moving,
Yeah, it is moving. So I hope you
that
guys
might
see.
be fun to like scroll through the feed and then you see the rainbow change.
Oh my gosh!
You could do
Wow.
a
I hope
little-
I hope someone watches this on 2 times speed so they can just watch the
That'd
color
be fun.
move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, great. This was great.
Okay. Speaking of social media, why don't y'all go out and like and subscribe and
Give us
comment.
influence.
Get us influence. Even if it's hate, we love a hate message, don't we? We
That's
got
fine.
one this
I don't
week.
give a fuck. I lied to that motherfucker too.
That was awesome.
I
Thank
know.
you for your words.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
We
Sir.
appreciate it. We appreciate that you came and you felt so influenced. You need to say something.
We're not sure who you are, but we appreciate you being here.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you next week. Who knows what we're fucking talking about next
We don't
week?
know. You'll find out.
We didn't even get through half of what we talked about today. Every week we do this.
We're
every
great.
week.
I
I'm gonna
love
put up
us.
a box. I want to every week I want to put up a box, even if fucking nobody puts it in, because I'm not scared to get rejected. Okay.
The box it has to
Of
be
just
there.
saying, what do you want to hear us talk about?
Oh yes. We would love your feedback.
Every week we'll start doing that. It'll be super simple.
You know who's gonna comment? Your mom.
Oh, my mom is totally gonna comment it.
She's been out there.
I know. You want to know why? Because my mom, man, my mom is so smart. She said to me, what can I do to make it better? And I said, you can comment, like, and share. And she goes, I'll do all three every single day.
She has been.
And she has.
So she's blowing you out of the water, and
Yeah.
you should feel really shitty about yourself. So get out there, like, comment,
Yeah.
subscribe, heart.
My mom's got more influence than you do.
She sure does. Thank you. We love you.
We love you, Karen. All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.